Hi Rahul.
Hi, Slow.
Thank you for
Calvin, how are you?
no problem. Thank you for joining us and thank you for your time.
My pleasure.
It was really an interesting session. So based on the session, I want to ask you a few questions. Firstly, as a person, you are a designer who knows integrities of design.
Correct.
And I'm sure you started out with Web 2 or maybe not even Web 2. So how has the transition been to Web 3 and what advice would you give to any people, especially design folks who are making the transition into Web 3? Should be the mindset of them?
The mindset should be curious. So technically, design-wise, is always the same.
Okay.
You need to find out what you're curious about and solve problems.
Okay.
Technology is gonna change. Web 2 is gonna become Web 3.
Yeah.
For example, how I got into Web 3.
Yeah.
A friend asked me to design a Web 3 logo for the Web 3 product.
Wow.
And I didn't know anything about Web 3 or blockchain before that.
Yeah.
But logo is logo, right?
Yeah.
I can do branding in Web 2, so I can do the branding in Web 3 because again,
Correct.
Web 2 is also for humans, Web
Correct.
3 is also for humans.
Correct.
Same goes for designs. When you're
Yeah.
creating design, it's for humans.
Yeah.
Web 2, Web 3 same. So if you get curious, you work on your craft in that way.
Yeah.
Obviously, Web 3 has some technical things which you
Yeah.
need to learn. You need
Yeah.
to have some extra edge.
Yeah.
But there isn't any new kind of technology. Like if you are doing printing design,
Yeah.
you'll need to know the print machine and everything.
Correct.
Same way you can tackle Web 3.
Yeah.
I think designers right now is making a really big thing out of this,
Yeah.
which is not needed. They can just chill, just start working like they are working on Web 2 thing,
Yeah.
learn, study, and they can be a Web 2 designer.
Okay, I mean, mentioning about especially about design, you said that even if it's Web 2 or Web 3, it's the logo.
Correct.
What matters.
Right.
But we are in this space which has a lot of community behind it.
Correct.
And when it comes to community, it comes to like how Polygon helps with hackathons.
Correct.
In partnering with their folio.
Correct.
So how do you think these hackathons are helpful for young developers or anyone from the community? How do you think it helps them in their journey?
Yeah, I think these hackathons are really needed. The reason is because then you have practical knowledge. So if you see Web 2's curriculum, right, it's been making in years and years. And Web 3 we are already starting. Just I think last 5-6 years, people have started knowing about blockchain and everything.
Yeah.
So if we go by the book, if we go by theory,
Yeah.
it's going to be tough for people to understand, educate themselves.
Yeah.
But when you do the practical knowledge, when for example, if I come and talk about branding, which I've been doing for the last 8 years,
Yeah.
they're going to grasp more knowledge than they read about in branding on a medium or any article or any website.
Got it.
Right? For example, similar for if we ask any financial person who has been working in Web3 and
Yeah.
come and talks to them,
Yeah.
they'll be able to give them practical knowledges.
Correct.
So that's why I think hackathons and these are really helpful to grasp the practical knowledge and learn faster.
Awesome. So where do you think, what do you envision Web3 for this space to go ahead? What do you think would be the end goal for Web3? As in a community, or what do you think? What is the future?
The tech, I think Web3 should be, people shouldn't even know they're using Web3 and still use Web3.
Wow. Yeah.
That should be the target. We don't want them to always, like for example, right now we're on the early stage, so we are educating them about everything.
Yeah.
But I don't want my father to learn new thing when he's 60, 70.
Yeah.
He would just use a phone or use a new app,
Yeah.
which would have back Web3, right? So you'll
Correct.
have the technologies as Polygon is trying to become the AWS of Web3.
Correct.
So you'll have the tech in the back, which would make it easier for the use the products, make the experience better.
Correct.
But it should never be like, that's the best design. There's a saying in design that the best design is not noticeable. If it's not distracting you, that's the best design. So that's the best thing here also. If you're making a tech thing and people don't even know that they're using it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best. That's the goal I think Web3 needs to go.
So I mean, when you mentioned about your even old people who should know, even if they're using Web3, they shouldn't feel like using
Right,
Web3.
yeah.
So in India, especially, we are in the stage of mass adoption.
Correct.
A lot of people are coming into Web3, figuring it out. So any advice you would give to the audience who are in this community, who can make it much more easier for the audience to adapt and come into Web3, what that advice would be?
That would be create Web 2.5 products. Now what is Web 2.5? So you have Web 2 products and you have Web 3 layer on top of it. For example, if I just think of an idea right now, MetaMask give you transactions, right? But they don't have a notification system.
Yeah.
You have WhatsApp APIs, you have SMS APIs.
Yeah.
Why not create a product which connects your WhatsApp or SMS to your MetaMask and you can just receive notification on your phone?
Correct.
It's a simpler product, simpler idea. Web 2.5, you don't have to build it on blockchain like that. You need to read data and then send data somewhere.
Correct.
But the benefit is, it is going to make the technology more trustable.
Yeah.
Because now people will know as soon as some transaction happen in their MetaMask, they'll know about it, right? So these kind of product, many people are working on Web 3, which is great, but I would suggest people to start working on Web 2.5 because that will be the bridge to adapt from Web 2 to Web 3.
Correct. Rather than taking a direct jump and understanding every users along the way.
Slowly. Because familiarity is a very big thing in design.
Yeah.
The people use products which are familiar with.
Yeah.
So if they are familiar with Web2 products, we need to make Web3 products which are similar on the way so they can easily transition into it.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Rahul. It was really helpful. So
Thank
good
you.
to see
Thank you, Calvin.
Yeah.